I don't know if it's creative, but it's interesting, at least to me, and I'll tell you, it certainly was this morning with my household, my 4 kids, that, and excuse them and forgive me, seemed more intrigued by this slide that we were working on than anything else related to this pandemic, because of their love for animals. We have 2 gorillas at the San Diego Zoo that now have tested positive for COVID-19. 2 that have been tested positive. We have another that's symptomatic. We're currently confirming the source of the infection and the strain. There is some question, did it come human to animal? That's being determined, and one has to respect that process and the adjudication of the facts. But nonetheless, it's just an area that's long been of concern, human to animal transmission, but our beloved gorillas, obviously, we are concerned about, and San Diego Zoo, best of the best. They've tested now formally 2 positive, but 3 are symptomatic, and we are likely to see more information about this in real time in the next hours, not just days. But I thought I'd just bring it up because, as I say often to all of you, what tends to resonate in my house, I want to make public to you in real time, and that's the update in terms of the status of these gorillas in the San Diego Zoo. So
from the basement.
CNN anchor Chris Cuomo is out of quarantine, recovered from COVID-19, and reunited with his family.
This is the dream, just to be back up here doing normal things.
Cuomo's 17-year-old daughter Bella has been taking care of the family.
My dad has corona, but he's going to be okay. He's actually doing really well right now.
And showed off the hazmat suit she used when checking on her dad.
Is that okay so far? My name is Rochelle Walensky, and I am the director of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
How do we get this pandemic under control?
We have to mask, we have to socially distance, we have to wash our hands, we have to avoid crowds, avoid travel, and then we have to get vaccinated when we can.
Explain the COVID mutations and how we stop them.
So when viruses mutate, they can make mistakes when they replicate, and when they replicate and make mistakes, sometimes they have some advantage to the virus. So the new variants are just like the old variants in terms of the disease. However, they may be less forgiving. So if there was a mask breach before, that might not have caused disease, it might this time. So we just have to do the exact same things.
If someone has had COVID-19, should they still get the vaccination?
It's likely if you've had COVID-19 before, you still have some immune protection up to at least about 90 days. So yes, you're eligible for vaccination, but we might ask that you consider waiting so that others who don't have any immunity could get vaccinated before you.
Will we need to retake the vaccine every so often?
We don't have data on that yet. The vaccine trials are looking out to 2 years, and so those data will be forthcoming, and as soon as we have them, we'll let the public know.
Are we on track to administer 100 million shots in the first 100 days?
We are absolutely on track. We have been working really hard. At day 100, we're not done. We still have 200 million more Americans that we need to get vaccinated, and that track record will continue.
What's the biggest COVID-19 myth that you would like to get rid of right now?
That masking doesn't work. Okay, awesome. That was fun. Okay.
I would definitely take the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. My name is Dr. Anthony Fauci, and I'm the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases and the chief medical advisor to President Biden, and I'm going to answer questions about the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. This is a vaccine that works, and it only requires 1 dose. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine uses a particular, what we call, vaccine platform, and you inject it into the body sees that protein, makes it a good immune response against the entire virus. The COVID vaccine doesn't give you COVID because it's not the virus. It's just one protein from the virus that induces your body to make a good response against the whole virus. Well, it's not. Tested in the United States, it's 72% effective in preventing you from getting moderate to severe disease, but virtually 100% protective against hospitalizations and death, as proven by this trial that was done.
With me, see, say Broadway, the future is ours. Thank you. So say it with me. See, say Broadway, the future is ours. Thank you. So say it with me. See, say
something. Meaning, what distinguished Chavez, King, you can make the case for Gandhi, so many other extraordinarily transformational leaders, is they didn't wait to be something, to do something.
Governor Newsom went on to compare Chavez to President Biden, saying both leaders are someone that embodies the spirit of California.
Let me start by saying the obvious. I'm so proud to endorse Joe Biden for President of the United States. Choosing Joe to be my vice president was one of the best decisions I ever made, and he became a close friend. And I believe Joe has all the qualities we need in a president right now. He's someone whose own life has taught him how to persevere, how to bounce back when you've been knocked down. That's Joe. Through all his trials, he's never once forgotten the values or the moral fiber that his parents passed on to him and that made him who he is. That's what steels his faith in God, in America, and in all of us. That steel made him an incredible partner when I needed one the most. Because Joe gets stuff done. And I know he'll surround himself with good people. Experts, scientists, military officials who actually know how to run the government and care about doing a good job running the government.
Hey, Mom. Hey.
This weekend, President Joe Biden, former President and First Lady Barack Michelle Obama, and Dr. Anthony Fauci, they're all slated to join in on the televised vaccine event. It'll be hosted by Grammy-winning recording artist Ciara and her husband, the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson. Roll Up Your Sleeves will be an hour-long show with the aim to inform viewers and encourage folks to go out and get their COVID vaccine. The special will have everybody's on this.
Look at that.
It's a star-studded lineup. I'll name a few: Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Hudson, Faith Hill, Matthew McConaughey, Sterling K. Brown. We've got Billy Crystal, Wanda Sykes.
Who's not there?
Ken Jeong. I should do that. It'd be quicker. Shaq, Charles Barkley, among so many others. Roll Up Your Sleeves airs Sunday at 7 p.m. right here on NBC. And for more information on when and where and how you can sign up to receive your COVID vaccine, we encourage you to head over to planyourvaccine.com.